We have fire. I think it's burning down pretty good now. Hello, Bill here with Pale Horse Survival and Tactical. Glad you could join me for another episode. Today I'm revisiting a Sasquatch video that I shot a week ago. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back. I'm back up here at the side of the bent trees that I found out here, and I shot a video last week and posted it up. Some very odd things that I found out here in the woods that I don't have an explanation for, and I've seen a lot of things in the woods throughout the years. So I shot a video and I posted it up, and a viewer pointed out something very interesting. He commented and put the time on the film that he noticed something in the background, and I took some stills. This is a still from the one that I shot last week. And what I'll do, I'll post a link to that in the description box below. So this was me just filming and kind of narrating, and he says, hey, he says, I think it was a 30, you have to look at the comments on there, I think it was 30:14 or 30:30 or 30:40, 30 minutes 40 seconds into the video. He says, hey, there's a large black object in the background, which during editing of the video I didn't notice, but you can see it right there on the end of my pinky finger there. That little glare is my cell phone. I took stills, paused and took stills of the film, but you can see there's that large. And yes, I got grease under my fingernails. I was replacing an axle seal on my truck yesterday. Where the heck did we go here? Oh, my doggone phone went black. Working on my truck yesterday, so it's pretty greasy. Replacing an axle seal. But you can see right there, large black object. So then I went and blew up some of these, that same thing. Very odd. I didn't notice anything, and that's probably, I'm going to guesstimate, that's probably about 150 yards away. And I didn't notice anything out here while I was filming. But afterwards, after I was done filming, there's a dry seasonal creek bed that is in that direction. Creek bed's probably about 100 yards from here. And I was down in the creek bed doing some rock hounding, and there's some really good serpentine rock here. So I was doing a little rock hounding. I was down in there, and it's really heavily wooded down in that creek. I mean, the visibility is maybe 8 to 10 foot, and there's a lot of growth down there. So I'm squatted down and I'm kind of picking through the stones, and there's a little breeze blowing, and it was blowing in my direction towards my face, and I caught a very slight skunk smell. It wasn't strong, it was very slight. It was enough for me to stop and look up, and I started kind of scanning with my eyes, and the visibilities, I mean, these woods are pretty thick anyways out here, but down in that dry creek bed, it's really overgrown. Couldn't really see, so then I kind of put my head down. As soon as it hit, it left, and I had my head down. I was picking through the stones some more, and I caught it again. and one more time after that, and it was just very odd that this object was sighted in the background, and then there's a then I'm over in that direction and I catch that very slight skunk smell. It was just a whiff, and then it was gone. Very strange. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this. We're going to go up behind. I'm going to stand in the exact same spot that I was standing before and see if we notice anything, and then I'm going to leave the camera up here. I'm going to walk down and I'm going to try and get into that spot so we can get a height reference. I'm about 5'11", so we can I can get a shot of me down in that area. It will give us an idea of how tall that object was. So stay tuned. I'll be back. Okay, welcome back. I am back up here where I was standing before. Let's pull that picture out of that still from the previous film, and let's see here. This is the same tree, broken tree here, as you can see. And the object should be right over there, right on the top edge of my phone here. Touch this thing so it doesn't go black on us. So there is 2 trees right over here. Oh, no, right here. Right here. So the object was right up over in there. And so this is what was originally caught here. Where are we? There we are. As you can see right here. And then here's the object. Trying to get this thing to focus. And there's no dark object over there. No dark object. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably prop this camera up on top of this broken tree here. I'm going to walk down in that area and see if I can we can get a height comparison. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. A little bit of a hike down there and back up here. But anyways, guys, check out the footage. Let me know what you think. Comments and suggestions are definitely welcome here. I'm going to review the footage, as you guys can too, and you can take a look at me down there in that area and get a size comparison and give me a guesstimate of how large you think the object was. But the object's obviously not there, so was it Sasquatch? I can't say for sure. There's definitely some odd things going on up here though, so I'm in the woods a lot. I'm going to keep documenting things. If I run across anything odd, I'll definitely shoot a vid on it and post it to the channel and see what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did making it today, and please like, subscribe, and share. I hope all of you are having an outstanding day or night, depending on where you're located, and I will see all of you very soon on the next one. Everybody take care. Bye-bye. Here's one other thing I wanted to point out. I did check for prints while I was over there, but the problem being, in this area, the ground litter is really, really thick with pine needles. I mean, I don't even leave prints out here. So I have looked around. I did take a photograph, actually, last time I was here. You see, let me retrieve this. Sorry about the camera here. I'm trying to set it down. This ground litter's so thick the camera doesn't even want to stand on it. I did take a picture of something that I thought was a print. I can't say for sure. And it's pretty old and weathered. Here's the heel, and then the toe area, and there was also some rain up here too. We had some thunderstorms, so the ground, as you can see, was kind of wet. But you guys are close up here. You can see it'd been there for a while because there's forest litter that is gathered in the heel area. But the thing that caught my attention was this hump in the middle. Apparently they call that a mid-tarsal break, something that's unique to primates. So I can't say for sure that's a print, but it did kind of stand out. And I looked around and I didn't see anything else, and this was actually near the trail where there was actually some dirt. There's very few areas up here that have bare dirt, so but the ground litter is very, very thick pine needles. I mean, it's 3 or 4 inches thick at least. I don't even leave prints. So anyways, wanted to share that with you guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I'm up here, put the camera down, and I was eating some lunch on the tailgate of my truck, standing here and kind of just scanning with my eyes in a 360 around, looking back into the woods, and I noticed something. I look over this way and I'm like, whoa, wait a second, there's like a little pine sapling laying on its side over here. I mean, fresh too. I mean, it's still green. So I walk down in here. Check this out. This little sapling's been broken off. And I mean, this is really fresh. This is junk out here. Somebody discarded a piece of, looks like corrugated culvert. I'll throw that in my truck and take it with me when I'm out of here. Again, there's a lot of pine needles, but they're a little thinner over here. That thing's been snapped off. And this little thing's only about maybe, I don't know, 6 foot tall. It's not very big, but it's fresh, man. I mean, like, the needles haven't even started to die on it. Well, maybe a little bit, but I'm like, okay, it's a little odd, especially with everything else around here. I started looking. There's a disturbed spot right here next to where it's broken off. Disturbed spot in the soil. Looks like something definitely. See where the soil's kicked back here? Get over here, we'll give you guys a better look. And then the soil's been kicked back up here. Size comparison. Whoop. This is my hand down in there. That's what we're looking at. It's a pretty good size. Pretty good size down in there, whatever it is. Something definitely disturbed the pine needles, and they're kicked back up here. That's right next to the broken stump. Look around here, see if we can spot anything else. This is disturbed over here. That's definitely out of place right here. That's pretty fresh. I don't see anything in a print shape, but it's definitely been disturbed right around here. This is disturbed and pretty fresh. Right here. Kind of scan around here a little bit. Some weird things going on up here. I don't see anything else in the immediate vicinity that catches my eye here. This is the dry creek bed that I was talking about. Some bare dirt here. Let's see if there's any tracks. There's just so much ground litter here. It's really I like to move quiet and kind of listen. I don't make much noise when I move through the woods. Here's the dry creek bed that I've been rock hounding in. Goes down through here. It's a dry seasonal creek bed. I mean, these woods are really thick, and here's, like I was saying, down in the creek bed, it's really overgrown down in here. Here's more of it right here. It's not overgrown right here. I was further down in the vicinity of the dark object, and that's when I caught the skunk smell down in here. I mean, it's really overgrown up here. There's my truck. Really thick back in here, and it gets thicker back up in this other direction here. Yeah, that little tree being fresh and snapped off like that, it just stood right out and caught my eye. I was like, whoa, okay. Don't normally spot that. We've had no storms or anything. And the creek just continues, it keeps going up that way. It gets really thick back up in there. And that's where I smelled the skunk smell, probably another 50, 60, 70 yards up there. And the anomaly, black anomaly, was back over, right about over there. And then the bent trees are back up the hill there a little ways. As a matter of fact, yeah, they're back over there, right about up there. So it's a pretty good jump across here. I mean, it's probably a good 150 yards. These woods are very, very thick. That's what I've been rock hounding. Here's some really great serpentine. It's a beautiful piece. I don't see any prints aside from mine. That's my boot print for my Vibram soles. These are Marine Corps issue desert boots. I don't see any other here we are back to the little sapling here. Don't see anything else snapped off out here. You can see that's pine cone. You can see how that's disturbed. Some rustling back over here. Could be a squirrel. I did see a squirrel over here earlier. So hopefully that's a rodent back behind me. Just heard something, maybe not sure if the camera picked that up. Sounded like something moving back over here. Could be squirrels. I don't smell anything. Well, I honestly never thought I'd be shooting a Sasquatch video. This all happened by accident. Like I said, I'm in the woods a lot, so this area definitely seems to be a hot spot, so I'll just document whatever I run across. And the creek. That dry creek goes, who knows how far back in it goes. I've went a ways and it gets thicker and thicker, as you can see back in there. So anyways, guys, I'll give you another close-up of this thing here. Thoughts, ideas, comments. I'm gonna go finish my lunch. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I'm still up here. I'm gonna be getting out of here pretty soon. The sun's gonna get ready to go down here pretty soon. Still scouting around, and I ran across a few more things. I was walking along a trail out here, and you can see where the pine needles have been disturbed. Here, and then I looked up here and like, hey, wait a second. Check this out, guys. Look at that. Bam. Something with a big foot and a lot of weight went up the side of this hill here. A shot of these disturbed pine needles from a different angle here. You can see how they're all disturbed here. Oh, there's my finger. It's all been disturbed here. And then back here, these were kicked out. But look at this. And this wasn't caused by a boot or a shoe. There's no tread pattern in here. No kidding. Check it out, guys. No tread pattern. Look at the dirt kick back here. You can see the heel. A large heel, and something with a lot of weight behind it too. Look how big this thing is. Here's the heel. Here's my hand. That heel's as wide as from my middle finger to where my hand connects to my wrist. That's how wide the heel is. A lot of weight behind that. Something big went up here. Trying to get the sun off the camera lens here. Let me get a better look over here. There it is. You can see the whole heel, and in the dirt kicked back out of there. And again, there is no tread pattern in here. Look at all the dirt back here. Something heavy went up here, real heavy. I'm assuming it went up and not down, because it looks like the foot slipped, it dug in. I don't know how old that is. There's pine needles in there, maybe a week old. Let's go up here. So that's one stride there. So the other foot had to land up here. This is where the pine needles are so thick up here, but I don't see any place or anything dug in. I don't see where the pine needles are disturbed. Very weird how you find like one print and then nothing. I don't see anything disturbed up here. It's like, what the heck? How could there be just one print? I don't get it. I don't get it. But you can see down there, look at the pine needles disturbed. And then there's the print. And that foot is big. So one came in. I mean, it won't leave prints up here because I mean, this is spongy. I'm standing on it. Pine needles are very thick, but you would think there'd be a spot up here where the pine needles would be disturbed. I don't get it how there could be one big print like this. Should be other prints you can at least track. Yeah, I'm thinking it went up and not down. I mean, look at the size of this thing. The size of that heel. I mean, that foot is huge. Would have come from this direction, I'm assuming. That broken tree is actually just to the right here. I don't see I don't see any other signs. Very bizarre how there could be just one print. Anyways, guys, just another oddity I found up here that I can't explain. So, like I said, if I find stuff, I'll if it warrants a video or documentation, I'll shoot some video on it. It sure looks like it would have went up. I mean, if it had a 5-6 foot stride, I would think the needles would be... It's just perplexing. It's a puzzle. Something definitely left the print there. It wasn't from a boot. There's no tread patterns. Sun's starting to go down, starting to get low, so I'm going to light the truck up. I'm not going to be out here after dark. I can tell you that much. Alright guys, everybody take care. Bye-bye.